Hey everyone, Human Shield 1991, just check in before the video officially starts with a heads up. Basically what happened is I was recording a video with my thoughts on the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack, and it ended up going way longer than I expected, about 42 minutes, and I recorded the audio and the video separately because I was using a browser to go through the website, and anyway, when I checked OBS, somehow the recording didn't end up right. Essentially, the audio recording software recorded over the screen somehow, and the video was lost. So what I decided to do is, due to the video being so long, and due to the video being gone, but the audio is still being available, I'm cutting it up into two separate videos. So right here is part one of my Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack thoughts, and this is going to be focused on everything except the new Pokemon. And then the other video is going to be posted later, which is going to focus on all of the new Pokemon forms that we know of so far. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I'll have graphics accompanying everything, so it's basically going to be the same. I just won't have the active video of the browser going while I'm doing it. And like I said, I did cut it up a little bit because I wanted one. I didn't expect it to go so long. I thought it was going to be about half of that. So I definitely didn't want to have an overly long video just giving my thoughts, so I thought it'd be easier if I split it into two. And again, this is going to cover the non-new Pokemon aspects. So the other video is going to look at the new forms and the new Pokemon coming, while this is going to look at other aspects of the DLC. So other than that, I think that's it for the preamble. Subscribe if you like the video. We're so close to our goal, but I'm sure I'll say all that at the end anyway of the previously recorded message. So thanks for checking it out. Later. What's going on, guys? This is going to be something completely new to what we're used to on this channel. It's going to be a very different kind of video, so hopefully it all comes out alright. I am trying to test multiple things, but anyway, the point is we are here because Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass information has dropped today. Further information has come out, and I thought, hey, let's go over it. Now, I wanted to go over the trailer, and that was going to be my initial strategy, but my understanding is that YouTube tends to block and take down videos from Nintendo like that, so unfortunately I won't be going over the trailer per se, but a lot of information came out from the trailer, and that's what we're going to be checking out here on the site. Alright, so let's start looking, and just my main thing here is it's not so much providing the news, as I would assume most people who watch this already know. It's more so just providing it while also giving my input, my random thoughts, that kind of thing. I'm not going to be sitting here and telling you whether it's worth your $30 investment or however much it costs. I don't even remember off the top of my head. I'll have to look. It's nothing like that. It's just, I do really like Pokemon. I like the games, and I'm excited to see DLC because it's pretty much a new concept for them, at least in this regard. And then the fact that it's coming with new Pokemon and new forms, and I find it interesting. So hopefully you do as well. And let's check it out. Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack. Forge a brand new path to greatness. Alright, let's take a look. I'm pretty sure this first page is just going to be generic stuff. A new area, the Isle of Armor, new Pokemon, clothing items, handy features. Yep, that's all the stuff we've gone over. And that's coming out in June, but they do have the official date listed later on. And then part 2, Crown Tundra, new Pokemon, new co-op play feature, clothing and items and all that. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. The Isle of Armor. First of all, I like that art quite a bit. It's going to give a good look at some of the Pokemon we're going to be going over in this episode. Show some of the outfits and haircuts. Isle of Armor, the first new adventure unlocked by your expansion pass, will take place on the Isle of Armor, an island of the Galar region. The Isle of Armor is full of environments not seen in Galar before. You'll find wave-swept beaches, forests, bogs, caves, and sand dunes. There are also plenty of Pokemon that make this island their home, living freely amid the lush nature. The island is home to a dojo for The island is home to a dojo for Pokemon battles. You and your Pokemon will train hard to become even stronger under Mustard, the trainer who is the master of this dojo. And here are some pictures. And I apologize if some of the footage comes out a little blurry. OBS doesn't seem to react great with my computer for whatever reason. Probably just because I have an old janky laptop. But it should still be visible. It's definitely legible. It's just not crystal clear. Anywho, here are some images. Mustard. I like how Mustard looks. I'm liking the region. It's looking nice. We get a little peek at Galarian Slowpoke there, though people already have him. Alright, so that's a look at that region. Let's take a quick look at the Crown Tundra, even though that's not going to be the first DLC. That's going to be later on. And oh boy, look at those bad boys. Oh, I can't wait to go over them. Alright, the second area unlocked by your expansion pack is the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. See for yourself the beautiful scenery of the shining silvery landscape. In this frigid area, with its jagged winter mountains, people live in small communities where they support and rely on one another. A man named Peony? Let me know in the comment section what you think that is. Who will appoint you as the leader of his exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You'll be tasked with investigating the reaches of this frozen land and remember the Pokemon dens that you've only been able to glimpse during max raid battles. Well, now you'll be able to explore their depths. What's more, it seems a number of previously unseen legendary Pokemon make the Crown Tundra their home. We can take a quick look at the cast of characters, but I don't think anything new has really popped up here. That's just our design, new character. Mustard, who we already had heard about. Clarion and Avery, who we'd heard about. Okay, yeah. So that's all older information and more story-based, hopefully. Although, who knows how much story will actually be there. And then the last thing we're going to look at are the new features. New features added in, new clothing items, we knew about that. Over 100 new clothing items added in the Isle of Armor and Tundra. Spice up your adventure by changing your look with your favorite items. New Pokedexes. Many Pokemon not found in Galarian's wild area make their home in the Isle of Armor Crown Tundra. The areas that you'll be able to newly explore. Your Pokedex will be updated so you can register even more Pokemon as you discover them. In the Isle of Armor, you'll be aiming to complete the Isle of Armor Pokedex. On the Crown Tundra, you'll be working on the Crown Tundra Pokedex. Man, they really need to get a national dex. Not to cause any fights or anything like that, but man. And then max raid battle stuff, which personally I'm not that interested in, but a lot of the new Pokemon will be found in these max raids, so exciting if you do like those. Not my thing. New designs have been added for the league cards, so you can do different designs there, which pretty cool. It's a minor thing, but I like it. Alright, new features added in the Isle of Armor. Items that will help you on your adventure. You can find new items that will help you along your journey, like an XP charm that'll come in handy when leveling up your Pokemon. Alright, here's something. The Cram-O-Matic. The dojo on the Isle of Armor houses a unique take on recycling in the form of a device called the Cram-O-Matic. If you feed it 4 items, it will combine them and give you a new item in exchange. You can receive any of a variety of items, including Pokeballs, PP-Ups, and more. Some combinations might produce rare items. So that's interesting. It's kind of, I guess if there's items that you don't want, instead of just selling them, you can gamble, so to speak, and try to get something different. Now, what I'm curious is if there's going to be a formula to this that will be able to crack from leaks and people just knowing in time, like, oh, if you give it 4 Pokeballs, you're always going to get this. If you give it this, this, and this, you're always going to get that. Or if it's going to be more random than that. So that'll be interesting. It's kind of goofy looking, but I like it. New tutor moves. In exchange for Amorite ore. Nothing really there. Burning Jealousy is a new fire-type move that can be taught starting with this expansion. When it hits, it deals damage to all opposing Pokemon and burns all opposing Pokemon that have had their stats boosted during the turn. So that's kind of cool. Grassy Glide. This move has high priority when used on grassy terrain. So that's kind of neat. Max Soup. I don't really care about the soup and the curry decks and all that, but if a Pokemon with great hidden potential drinks Max Soup, will become a special Pokemon capable of Gigantamaxing. So I'm guessing that's a way to Gigantamax the starters based on this. A new way to battle, restricted sparring. The Isle of Armor will also introduce a way to challenge yourself to some new battles. With restricted sparring, you'll be limited in what types of Pokemon you can use and forced to battle under set conditions. Give it a try and give some of your Pokemon that are normally overlooked a chance to shine. I love this as a concept. I've said for a long time, I think there should be a Pokemon game, kind of like a Coliseum, that's modern, that has every single Pokemon, every kind of move, that's only battle-driven. It's not a story game. You're not going to do gyms. It's for battling, competitive, and you have all these different, you have OU, UU, whatever. You have triple battles, double battles, rotation battles, 4 ways, whatever it is, and you have all these different options, all these different tiers, and they're all implemented, and you can set different rules, and you have different stadiums and designs. So that seems like a cool way to get that concept going at least a little bit by, if you have a Little Scout, for example. So who knows what the restrictions would be, but I'm interested by it. And then new features added in the Crown Tundra. Explore Pokemon dens and Dynamax adventures. Team up with 3 other trainers to go on a Dynamax adventure. You'll adventure into Pokemon dens and maybe even run to Dynamax Pokemon. If you do encounter a Dynamax Pokemon during your exploration, you'll need to work together with your teammates in a max raid battle. You get a chance to catch the Dynamax Pokemon for your team if you triumph, but you'll be kicked out of the den should you lose. Again, not really my thing. I don't really care about the dens and stuff, but I know some people love max raid battles. It's just not my thing. Get ready to take part in the Galarian Star Tournament. Once you progress far enough in your adventure in the Crown Tundra, you'll be able to participate in the Galarian Star Tournament held in the city of Wyndon. In this tournament, you'll battle with various trainers you met in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but not just as opponents. You'll also pick a teammate and tackle the tournament together. Now, this is really, really cool. I'm guessing it's not going to be that exciting once you do it once or twice, but I really like it. I think it's very neat. Look at this. Just look at these different pairings. Oh, that's so cool. All right, and that's pretty much going to wrap things up. I'm just going to give my overall thoughts now. Once again, do they have the date listed? I know they've revealed the date, but have they put it on the site yet? I don't see. I believe it was June 17th. I'm not seeing it actually officially listed anywhere, somehow. But either way, those are my thoughts. Overall, I think the DLC looks pretty cool. I'm not going to tell people whether they should buy it or not. That's, their level of income is up to them, what they think is worth it, what they think isn't. Personally, I'm just very excited at new Pokemon. I'm very excited at returning Pokemon, and I'm excited for the regional forms. Those are the main things I'm excited for. I like Pokemon. I like having a lot of Pokemon. I like the options. I like new forms. So, all in all, that's definitely what I'm into. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the trailer, which obviously I couldn't include here, what you think of the news bits, what you think of the new Pokemon, what you think of the new features, anything and everything down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 45 subscribers and our first big goal of 50 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and that's going to wrap things up. Have a good one. Later.